I'm happy. We've been talking for a little while now. People were telling me to come meet you because I'm in the city now.
Yes.
I'm happy. Like I'll just say right now, for my channel we got a tour of the place now, and this guy is amazing.
Thank
Look
you.
at
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'm back. I'm back. I'm here to share some opportunities that our country presents. You know, this morning I was in town to go and buy some materials. So when I was coming back, I just remembered that somebody told me that in the area 49, there is a shop there. It's called Madeko Fisheries. They sell fish, and he told me that that place they're selling fish at a very, very, very good price. So I had already come through Kanengo side from town, and then I just decided, no, let me just go straight. I'm not gonna go into area 25. Let me go to 49. And I drove, and you know, the 49 road is very, very busy, and it's, you know, like very congested. And you know, it was a very frustrating drive to area 49. But when I arrived at this place, you know, Madeko is just there where the Gochi, you know, those houses, the Gochi, the built shops there. Just next to those shops, there's a garage there, filling station. So there's a shop there, it's called Madeko Filling Station, Madeko Fisheries. So I went there only to find that the place is closed. So I went in the shop next and I asked, what's happening here? Why are they closed? They told me that no, those guys, they've run out of fish. So they've run out of fish, they are not going to open. So I said, okay, what about maybe tomorrow? Will they open? They said, no, but since they've run out of fish, they want to open. They might be opening next week, maybe Monday or Tuesday. So just imagine, I had to just get in my car, very disappointed, driving back, coming home. And I was thinking, I said, you know, I even said in the shop, I said, but Malawi, sometimes Malawi frustrates me. We have fish in our own lake, but we end up running out of fish. And people were struggling to get fish. And I was driving, you know, coming home, and I was thinking, you know, I've got a plot in Blantyre. You know, this plot, I was having so many ideas. There was a time that I wanted to build a small little, you know, like houses that I'm going to rent out. Then I thought, I said, no, but I'm already, you know, approaching retirement stage. Why build residential properties when I know that I'll always be having to maintain those properties in my old age? I don't want to be running up and down fixing homes. Then I thought about maybe if I turn it into a garden where people can go in there and relax and they can pay at the gate, or they can come in, there'll be shops there, they can relax. Then I felt like, no, the place is just too small for me to do that. Then I thought of say, okay, what about if I build some classrooms and I can rent them out? I build the classroom, I fit the classrooms with desk and everything. So what I did, I approached the people who sold me the property. I bought the properties from Source Deck. So I called them and I said, you know what, I've got this idea and I would like to hear from you. Will I be allowed to, let's say, build some classrooms instead of building houses in my plot? They said no. Already they have zoned the area for residential and whatsoever. So I was thinking, so what else can I do? So right now I'm just thinking, okay, what I can do is I will, you know, get a plan to build a house in there, but on one side, because this is almost like the whole plot is going to be 30 by 30 meters, because there's two plots. I bought two plots. So on one section of the 30 by 15, I'm going to build a residential home, but the other side, I want to build a dam. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe build a dam and then maybe raise some fish in there so that I can be able to sell the fish. You know, I feed my workers. So we have a menu that we have been following over the week. And there's a day when I provide them with fish. So they enjoy chambo, sometimes they enjoy butterfish. So I normally buy, my cousin supplies me some fish, but I don't know, maybe he's been busy or something. So he didn't supply me this past week. So I wanted to buy the fish there in Area 49, but I couldn't get it. So tomorrow I'm going to ShopRite. I'll buy the fish at ShopRite. So imagine, Madeko is a local company. We local people, Malawians, are not exploiting this opportunity. Now I have to go to ShopRite to buy some fish. So this is one of the, business opportunities that are available in Malawi. You can actually, raise fish and sell it. And there's a lot of Malawians who are doing it already, but I'm sure they're not doing it at an intensive level, because these kind of businesses are supposed to be our businesses that we should be doing here in Malawi. So if we are not taking advantage of that, then let's bring in the diaspora guys to come here. So this is why the video come here. This video is dedicated to diasporans. And when I say diasporans, I'm talking about our Malawian diasporans, but I'm also talking about the international diasporas, the African American, the Afro-British, because they follow me very much on my platform. I want to also encourage them to come to Malawi. I see many of them, they're going to West Africa. Some of them have been going to East Africa. I see there's a couple of African Americans, Jamaicans who are in Tanzania. Kenya has got a couple of them. Some are going to South Africa. I hear some are trying to exploit Namibia and Botswana. I see some, they want to go to Zimbabwe, but I don't hear much about these guys coming to Malawi. I want these guys to come to Malawi, these guys, because there are plenty of opportunities that we need to exploit. So if we are failing to do it, why not invite other people to come here also, work with us to exploit these opportunities to solve our challenges. So Malawi has got so many challenges, and we need to be able to take advantage of them. I'm still gonna try to see if I'll get a chance for me to go to the immigration, to meet the head of the immigration there, to discuss with them, to understand what are their policies when it regards to people like African Americans, those Africans who are overseas who want to move to Africa. So what is Malawi doing about them? Is Malawi also welcoming them to come here in Malawi to start a business or to settle? So I would like to go there and get and understand properly how this is going on, because our fellow African countries are already doing. In West Africa, it's already been open for these guys. They don't even have to go through a lot of hassles when they are migrating. So I would like to share this information. So first of all, in Malawi, there's in almost each industry, there is opportunities for people to come here and challenges that can be turned into opportunities. But then I think that we are actually failing to see those opportunities while we are living here in Malawi. Or maybe we are seeing them, but maybe many people will say because they don't have the capacity to start something, like to get capital to start a business, and that's those are one of the reasons. Sometimes we don't have the skills to be able to take advantage of these opportunities. All right. So if you want to come to Malawi and start a business, you will have to first now decide which industry or which area do you want to go and take part in. And then you will have to do your homework, and then I'll just give you the opportunities, but you will have to do more homework. If you want me to be helping you in trying to find out, I'm always open. I always want to help people whenever they want to do business. I know some people are going to say, but Ted, why are you encouraging people from outside and whatever? I do every time share knowledge. I'm sharing information every single day on Facebook, trying to share it with fellow Malawians to understand the opportunities that are there. But you're not engaging me. I'm doing the videos, but you don't even ask me questions. You don't even acknowledge that what I'm doing is benefiting you. Very few are doing that, but many people are not. I see a lot of people are watching the videos, but they're not even engaging to say, okay, Ted, I need this clarity, or even just to inbox me. But you know what is happening? People from overseas are now approaching me. They're asking me to share the information, say, how can they invest in Malawi? So I have to do it. So that's why I'm doing this video. Normally, I would do a video from my phone and edit it and share it on my YouTube channel. But the reason why I'm doing it through Facebook is because it helps me not to, I don't have space on my phones like for data, you know, like data space for me to do these videos. But when I do a live video like this on Facebook, I can do a full live video. When I finish, then I can download this video and then edit it and share it on my YouTube channel. So that's why I'm doing it. So if I didn't do this live, I'm sure many people wouldn't have been able to see it, because there are not many people who are following me on my YouTube channel. There is a couple of Malawians who are following me, but not many Malawians are following me. But these live videos give an opportunity for also Malawians to be able to see me. So this video, although it's dedicated to the diasporas, even you who is also a local who is living in Malawi, you can also get this knowledge and be able to apply it for yourself. It's not like I'm saying close your ears and don't listen to what I'm saying if you are in Malawi. So it's open for everybody. So let's start with the construction industry. In the construction industry in Malawi, we lack good builders. We lack good bricklayers. So I know there are some people who are in diaspora who are working every single day in the building industry, in the construction industry. I mean, if you come here and actually showcase your skills, there's plenty of opportunities for you. And you know, in Malawi, the best marketing that we have in Malawi is word of mouth. Once a person is doing a good job, the word just spreads so quickly, and this person becomes so much in demand. And if those who are doing their job good in Malawi, they can actually attest to what I'm saying, that when you do a good job, everybody just comes for you. Sometimes you come to a point where you fail to deliver because there's just too much business. I'm one of them. I'm getting too much business that to a point where it's so difficult for me now to satisfy the market. Because many people, they know that when I do a business, I try my best. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I try the best to provide the best service. I want to give them the best quality service. Sometimes I fail because maybe of some frustrations that goes into the transaction, but I try my best. And my clients, they know that I try my best. And sometimes I make sure that when a person is not happy, we have to compromise, you know, with the customer. I don't want to leave a customer like very disappointed with the service that I give them, but I try my best for us to compromise and see how can we meet each other halfway, you know. So in the construction industry, there is a lot of opportunities. We need good builders. We need good tilers, you know, like tiling, you know. I'm not saying there's no people who have all these skills, but we need plenty of them, you know. The country is going to progress when we have a lot of skilled labor. Because if we have a lot of high skilled labor, even the charges that people are going to charge are going to start getting lower, because now, the competition is too much. Sometimes when there's a monopoly, when you have only got a few people who are so skilled, then it makes it very difficult for people who want to build their houses, because then they get to pay a lot of money. To access a good tiler, it might end up costing you a lot of money. So we need more of them to come in. The more people who come in with skills in our country, the more we will start developing. Don't think that when you kill other people's businesses, when you hinder other people to enter into the industry, don't think that it's going to benefit you. No, we need more people. And also, when new guys come with new knowledge, you're going to learn something. So many people have benefited in the welding industry, because now people can start making wheelbarrows because Ted introduced wheelbarrows. So we need good tilers in Malawi. We need good plumbers. You know, people who do the plumbing and you go to sleep being comfortable that my house has actually been looked at by somebody who is so skilled, who is even giving me guarantee. We need people to come here, that they give you a service and they give you guarantee to say, this plumbing that I've done, I'm giving you 6 months. If anything happens, I'll come and fix it free of charge. We don't have these kind of things. That's when the diasporans come here and they start giving us this competition, that's when we are going to improve our service. Our customer care is going to improve because these guys are going to bring customer care here, and you will discover that if you don't give customer care, then you cannot get business. So yes, then we need good carpenters. I know there are some people who in diaspora who are making furniture, making beds and stuff, who are working with wood, and they're good and qualified carpenters. We need them to come here in Malawi. And then we also, in our areas, you know, if I look around and go in area 25 and I go to other areas, Likuni and those areas, I don't see anybody who has used his land to build a gym. Come here and build a gym. You know, nowadays there's a lot of people who want to be exercising. If you go along the bypass road, each and every morning there's people going there and exercising and doing some people going to open areas doing the exercises. Come here and build a very nice franchise of gyms. You can have one in area 25, you can have one in Kawale, and you have one in Namiwawa, one in Chiromoni. You know, just have a franchise of gyms. There is nobody who's really thinking of building proper gymming facilities, you know. So we need these guys from diaspora to come here and kickstart this. I see they're doing this. They're building gyms in Ghana. They're building gyms in Nigeria. So why not come here to Malawi and start doing it also? We need swimming pools. How many of you have ever thought about building swimming pools? I know here in area 25 we've got one person who built a swimming pool. Many of the kids here, they're going there to relax and swim. You can have a swimming pool and you can actually be teaching swimming lessons. And I'm telling you, don't think people are not going to patronize you. People will patronize it, but nobody's thinking about saying, why not build myself a nice swimming pool, which is going to have all the facilities, that will have a place for kids to buy drinks, soft drinks and other stuff, a place to play a pool table and whatever while they're having swimming pool, place for braai. Nobody's doing that. Malawians, we are so miserable right now. We don't have any entertainment in our areas. You know, we don't have something that makes us, you know, like relax and forget our problems that we are facing. Diasporans, come here and start these things. All those things, recreation areas that you see in your areas there in diaspora, bring them here in Malawi. People will patronize you. It's going to actually be something new for Malawians, so they will be excited to come there and patronize you. You know, in Malawi, we like to always do something that is new. I see somebody brought shisha nyama from South Africa here in area 25. Now there's plenty of shisha nyamas. You know, when you go there, you just feel that South African vibe when you go and visit these shisha nyamas. All right, so braai areas. We need places where people can go and have relax with their families to enjoy braai. You know, you can do different types of braais every weekend. You can have a fish braai one weekend, the other weekend you can have speed braai. You can have so many different functions. You can have even traditional dances happening there, different cultural things happening. Nothing like that is happening in Malawi. Right now, people, we are so miserable because it's so dull. So we need people to come and bring these things. Oh, when I was young, we used to go and watch movies at the halls. So I'm not saying that we should build halls to show movies, but we need halls in Malawi. How many areas in Malawi have got a community hall? Yeah? So why not build a nice big hall where people can be coming there to do their functions, like for weddings, and they can do their birthday parties, they can book for many functions. Right now, if you come in area 25 in my area, there's no community hall for us. We need those kind of things. If the government can't build for us, diasporans come here, come to Malawi and exploit the advantages, the benefits and the opportunities that we have here in Malawi. Now, local tourism. People are thinking in Malawi that tourism is only when you go to the wild to check animals and you're going to the wanted, whatever, to see, you go to the lake and all those kind of things. But they're forgetting that sometimes tourism wants to feel how Malawians live. You know, a tourist comes here and says, please take me, and I just want to experience how Malawians live, their lifestyle. Nobody is thinking about this. So if you come in area like area 25, we need to have areas where people can relax, whether it's a bar, whether it's whatever, people where they have functions, whatsoever, so that when the tourists come in town, before they go to the lake, Sometimes they're relaxing, like now, somebody just arrived this afternoon, tomorrow is going to be going to Kasungu, but this evening, they want to experience local tourism. Some people say, yeah, but Ted, there's already bars and stuff, we can take them. No, 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 no. When we talk about local tourism, it's an industry that is being regulated, meaning that our tourism authorities, people who are in charge of tourism, they are going to check these areas and say these areas are suitable to bring in visitors, because you can't just bring visitors anywhere, because you don't want a visitor to have a bad experience, and then when they have a bad experience, they'll go outside and they'll talk about bad things about Malawi. So we should have in all our locations tourism, local tourism areas where tourists can come there and enjoy themselves. So that is what we have in the construction industry. I might have left a lot of things where you can, like things that you can build here. Even football grounds, we need football grounds. So some of the people who could have done this idea are even late already, because what we're doing in Ilongo, we're just buying plots and just building without even planning. We're not planning for areas for recreation. Our city council, they're not even thinking ahead. Instead of saying, okay, this area we are going to protect it, it's going to be used for recreation. You have a sports field on the same place, you have a basketball court. The city can even just do this place and say, we are selling it, who wants to do it? This is what you're supposed to do. This is the amount of money you must pay. People will buy this plot and do these kind of things. And it can be regulated by the city council. But we are not doing this. We are not thinking of Malawians that, maybe the reason why we're having so much challenges and we are failing to solve our challenges is because we are not relaxing in our brains. We are always just stressed and frustrated. So we can't think outside the box. So we need these kind of things. All right. Now let's go to farming. Malawi, what can I say? The building blocks for the Malawi economy is agriculture. So if you do anything that is in the agriculture industry, you are not going to fail, because we have to eat at a certain time. And Malawi already being an agriculture country, it is an agriculture country because Malawi has got arable land. So we have got very fertile land, you can grow anything. So in the agriculture sector, there's livestock. You can start a farm where you can be raising cattle, you can raise goats, you can raise different types of animals, chicken. There's already people who are doing chicken farms. But in Malawi, there's not anybody who is actually doing farming, like let's say, for example, raising cattle for supply of milk at a very, very, very serious level. I remember when we were young, there used to be people who used to come and bring to our house fresh milk from the cow, just straight from the cow. They will come in the morning, knock on the door, and then they'll put it was a metal thing. It was where they were putting the milk in there. Nobody's doing it anymore now. I know there's plenty of Malawians who wants to have fresh milk, but none of us is doing it. So diasporans, come here and do this thing, because now we Malawians who are in Malawi, we are sleeping. We are not trying to do something out of this. We're not wanting to be proactive to try to tackle the challenges we are facing. Many people have got money in Malawi, but they're just wasting it. They don't even know what to do with the money. They don't even know where to start. Even if you can give ideas, many of them, they're not actually able to understand how they can actually use that money to generate income for themselves while solving challenges that we're having in Malawi. Fish farming. I mean, I went looking for fish today, I couldn't get it. Why not just, raise fish at the back of your house? Fish farming doesn't need a big piece of land. Even this workshop of mine is big enough for me to start fish farming, So come to Malawi and start fish farming. Look, Zambia is doing it. We are buying fish from Zambia, and Zambia doesn't even have a big mass of water like Lake Malawi. But they are beating us here in Malawi. They are selling us fish from Zambia. We have a lake, a very big lake that's got plenty of fish, but then we are ending up buying fish from Zambia. Imagine what is going on here. Something is not adding up. So diasporans, more especially African Americans, please think about Malawi. Come here and visit and see the opportunities that we're offering in our country. So here I am playing a marketer, trying to market my country outside for investors to come here. Soya processing. Yeah? Already, last year I talked about the soya. People started calling me, soya farmers, Ted, can you make a soya threshing machine? Can you make a soya threshing machine? Some were coming, Ted, don't you have soya threshing machines for hire? By the time I was able to make three machines, the season was over. And this year, I was saying to myself, I want to go into this industry. You know, I started making machines. I have got 6 machines that I was making so that I can hire out. But now, suddenly, there's a lot of orders for cement block machines. So I'm very busy with cement block machines. Now the production of those 6 soya threshing machines has stopped. But guess what? I actually have got a WhatsApp group. People are already joining the group, booking already for me to go and thresh their soya. Imagine I have got people already in my booking list while I don't even have a machine. So what are we doing, Malawians? We're not thinking. So diasporans, come here, buy soya threshing machines, industrial ones, big ones. Bring them here, plant them in Chinji. People bring their soya for you to thresh it for them. This is what you should be doing. Go to Chinji, find a place, a good piece of land, put big machines there. Machines for threshing soya, machines for maize, machines for groundnuts, machines for nandolo, all the products that we are producing. Just plant your machines there. People bring their vehicles. You can even have your own vehicles where you can tell the farmer, we'll come and collect your soya, we'll charge you so much. And you can even get machines that you can also be taking to the farmers and do the processing for them. And on top of that, we also need somebody to come here and start factories to process that soya into cooking oil. Diasporans, come here and start making cooking oil. If diasporans from Malawi don't want to do it, African Americans, Afro-British, come here. Jamaicans, come here. Do it. Do the same thing you're doing in West Africa. Come and do it in Malawi. We need you here. We desperately need you. You must come. All right. So what's next? What's next? I'm just so fired now. Irrigation systems. You know what? We are struggling in Malawi in terms of irrigation. We are only farming because there's rain. If there's no rain, we are finished. There is an opportunity here to come here and start an industry for irrigation. People think that when you want to join into the irrigation industry, it means you must have land so that you can be irrigating to supply your land. No, you can have systems that are mobile. You can go to people's farms, you can hire them a system, put it there so that they can be irrigation their land and they pay you a fee for it. People are not thinking outside the box. Diasporans, come here, come here, come here. Hurry, 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 hurry. Don't be late because there's plenty of opportunities in Malawi. Okay, now another one is the farming itself, growing of crops. There are so many diverse agricultural crops that we need to be doing in Malawi. So that I won't even say because we have got maize, we've got soya, we've got groundnuts, we've got cotton, we've got even chamba. Chamba is also coming into the industry now. So if you are from America, come here and share ideas on how can we do our marijuana, how can we process it so that we can add value to it and be able to sell outside. So please come. Production of fertilizer. Last year, people have suffered because there was no fertilizer in Malawi. Some of you know how to make organic fertilizer. Malawi desperately needs fertilizer. Come here and start this thing. I'm revealing the secret now. These are the things that are needed in Malawi. These are the things that are going to bail Malawi out of poverty. If you come here and you start producing fertilizer, we might be able to sell outside Malawi also to our neighbors. So come here and do it. I'm sure if you come here and you talk to our government that you have got this solution from, you can be able to produce fertilizer, they are going to support you. So don't hesitate. Ask me. I would link you to the people so that you can communicate with them. Even come to Malawi and just visit. I'll be your tour guide. I'll take you around and show you to these places and take you to these people so that you can negotiate and talk to them. African Americans, don't delay. Come now. All of you, Afro-British, Jamaicans, come here. There's opportunities. All right. What's next? What's next? Oh, now we are going to the manufacturing industry. Wow. Manufacturing is even unbelievable. We don't, all the factories that we had in Malawi, they're gone. we damaged all of them. We destroyed all of them. So we need to come here. We need new ideas. We new fire, new energy to come and raise that the manufacturing spirit that Malawi had. We used to produce cars here. We used to produce buses. We don't do it anymore. But Malawians are so skilled. You know, we have got good manpower in Malawi. So come and start manufacturing. So in the manufacturing industry, we can be producing agriculture equipment. We are using a hoe here in Malawi to till our land. We use hoes. Come here and bring in ideas of building tractors. I know some of you diasporans, you have lived in Russia. Some of you have lived in Thailand. You have seen those people making these tractors. Learn and come here and make these tractors here. If you can be able to make a tractor in Malawi, you are going to kill it. Because to get a tractor in Malawi is so expensive. And on top of that, if you can make the tractor, you can be sending those tractors in the villages, and you can be hiring out to the villages. Yes, villagers don't have money. They don't have to pay you with money. You can say, okay, I'll do your land. When you harvest, you give me 2-3 bags of maize or 2-3 bags of soya, whatsoever. You can have some agreement. They don't have to pay you with cash. You can do barter system. And they will love it because they will know, they will stop using the hoe in their farms. They will have time to do some other things, because with a tractor, the job that they do 1 month, you can do it in 2 days. And then they just have to give you 3-4 bags of maize or soya or whatsoever. So you will be having these produces, and you can be able to sell them and make money out of it. So come to Malawi. There is plenty of opportunities. People are not thinking outside the box. We are not thinking outside the box. We're still sleeping. I'm so fired up right now. Construction equipment. We need construction equipment here in Malawi to be manufactured here. Imagine wheelbarrows, how they're so expensive in Malawi. Imagine the equipment that we're using here, that for construction, like concrete mixers, very expensive. Lots of things that we need. Right now, there's nobody yet who has come with ideas for people. People are starting to build upstairs in Malawi. Now they have to actually use a pail to move the concrete upstairs. We need somebody who can come up with ideas to make machinery that will push the concrete from the bottom to the top. You will make lots of money if you can have it. People will be hiring you, and it will be just left, right, center. African Americans, I know there's some of you who are very smart and intelligent, engineers who can manufacture these machines. Come to Malawi, there's a lot of opportunities. And the advantage of you coming here, you're going to wake us up. Because now we're going to see that it can be done. If it's being done by a black person like us, we can also do it. You will see Malawians, they're going to be spark. Malawians, we are very good at learning from other people. If somebody is doing something, we want to be able to do it also. So you can come here. When you come here, you're going to impart skills to us. So don't hesitate. Medical equipment. Come here and manufacture medical equipment. There's so much that is needed in our hospitals, beds, trays for moving the medications, so many things that are needed, machines that help to scan the body and all those things. If you can be able to manufacture those machines, come here to Malawi. There's lots and lots of opportunities. And then we have what? Vehicle maintenance machines. Most of our mechanics here, they don't have the equipment that is required for them to diagnose the car. They say they have machines that can diagnose, but they're failing to fix the cars. Bring real machines that we need here. We need people who can come here and they will tell you just by testing the car and tell you what is the problem. We don't want people to experiment here and there. We're struggling here. Our vehicles are suffering in town there. We need people who can really fix a car and give you a guarantee and say, this thing that I've done, 3 months, I'm giving you a guarantee. Anything happens, I'm going to say it's free. That is not happening in our country. Somebody can fix your car now, and they leave just around the corner, the same problem happens, and when they come back, and when they work again on the car, they charge you again. That's not how things work. Because people need to give service. We need the service, and the service can only come with people when people come with new ideas and give competition to the local guys, and the local guys are going to wake up, and that's how countries develop. We need to be moving forward, not going backwards. So yeah, that was in the manufacturing industry. Now we have the entertainment and tourism. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Lots of opportunities in the entertainment and tourism, cultural and heritage sites. People are not building places where people can do can showcase our culture. Like have a place here in Lilongwe. Lilongwe is full of people from Lilongwe, full of deep cultural heritage. That needs to be showcased to the world, but we are keeping it behind and hiding it. You can have a place where tourists can come there, relax and watch Gule Wankulu, watch Beni, different types of dances and traditional dances, but we're not doing it. So there's plenty of opportunities. Good hotel accommodation. Oh, when I come to talk about hotels, our hotels are very, very expensive. Bring the idea here and give us a very affordable holiday accommodation. Right now, as a local person, I cannot afford a hotel in the tourist industry in areas in Malawi. So expensive. If I want to go to see the animals there, the game reserve, I have to take a mattress maybe and then sleep somewhere with a little tent of mine. Then that's the best accommodation I can have. Otherwise, I won't afford to go in the hotel there. Come here and give these guys a heads up so that they can wake up and see the competition that's coming. So if you come to Malawi, make sure you're giving good quality service and also at a very good and affordable price. You will see, the more affordable you are, the more business you're going to get, because you're going to get local Malawians supporting you. Right now, these people who are in the tourism industry, they're not getting what they're supposed to get because they're only catering for people who are coming from outside. A local Malawian cannot afford to go there and have a good time. So we want you to come here, give these guys a competition, and give us affordable entertainment so that we can enjoy ourselves, and also we can experience being tourists in our own country. Yeah, so what's the other was fun places for locals and tourists. I've actually talked about already that yes, we have fun places in Malawi, but are they designed for family? Very few are designed for family. Most of them are designed for people to go there and drink. You can't take your child and your wife and go there and relax. We need places like that where people can take their families and go there and relax. And these places are supposed to be in our areas. Here in Area 25, we're supposed to have a place where I can take my wife and my kid, go there and relax, whether there's a swimming pool, whether there's a nice park, a lot of quad bikes, and all those kind of things. But we don't have that. If I want to do this, if I want to enjoy myself, I have to go to Airwing, to Eden Valley, and go there and relax. And it's not like very affordable for average Tom and Jerry of Malawi. No, we need a place where we, the Tom and Jerry's, can go there and relax and enjoy with our families. All right. So is the list going on? Yeah. Oh, festivals. We used to have festivals when we were young. We could go and watch drama. We could go and watch music festivals. That is all gone. Our children don't even know that in Malawi we used to have fun by going to watch festivals. We need somebody to come and bring back these festivals, somebody who can think outside the box. We should have times when we can go and watch drama. You can go in the morning, come back in the evening, watching different types of groups of dramas that are going to showcase their talents there, and then you go home and you relax. And when we were young, we used to go to French Cultural Center to go and watch music festival. There will be different types of bands from Malawi performing there. And it was a place that was friendly for family. Nowadays, if they're doing it, you can't take your kids there, because it's not friendly for kids. We want you to bring, family facilities where families can go and they enjoy music, dances, drama, and all those kind of things. Right now, Malawians are more advanced in a sense that if you do those kind of things, you will make a lot of money. So please come here, because right now, the guys who are in that industry, they're not doing anything about it. Okay, sports. Sports venues and sports activities. Oh, Malawi, our national team is just always losing. Do you know why it's losing? When I go out in my area, I don't see kids playing soccer. So when do you think that those kids, when they grow up, they're going to be able to play for our national team? They will start playing for our national team when they're going to secondary already. We need to have areas where we can do, like nursery places where we can groom young kids to play soccer. Even as parents, we can go there to watch under 12. In our days, there was under 12. Today, there's nothing like that. We used to have under 12, under 15, under 19. Nothing is gone. So bring those kind of sports facilities. I remember there was sports happening here in Malawi, it was so embarrassing because we are not grooming our children, teaching our children to be proactive in sports. So we need to start these things, but we need somebody to come here and start it because we can't always wait for the government to do this for us. So diasporas, come back, come back, come back. All right, now what's the? I had to actually make a list for this. Tours. Oh, yes. I see when I watch the YouTube, I see in Thailand there's people who are having these little cabazas. They take the tourists around the city and all those kind of things. We need those kind of things here in Malawi. We need people who can operate these small tours around the city. People think that tourism is only going to the lake. No, tourism is also taking the people around Area 25, going to Likuni, going to, all these areas, even like in Blantyre, going to Chiromoni, Zingwangwa, Kolokosa, Ndirante, taking the tourists to go around and see these places in these little electrical scooters. So come here and introduce these kind of things. All right. And some of you want to all come here and start a business as tour operators. This is still in the tourism entertainment industry. So you want to come here and be tour operators to start a tour operating company. Yes, you need to come here, buy yourself buses that will be taking people on tours. Taking people on tours is not only for foreigners, even local Malawians. Like Christmas time, Malawians are supposed to be going to the lake during Christmas time by bus, by train. We're supposed to activate our train system, taking the people to the lake. We're supposed to have coaches that takes people to the festivals at the lake. Even taking people to national parks. Many Malawians have never seen a giraffe. They've never seen a zebra. Why? It's because it's so expensive for them to go there. But if you do affordable trips for these people, you do very well. If with a good capital injection, you can actually be able to operate this business and make good money. So there you are. Plenty of opportunities in my country. I just cannot believe it. I just cannot believe it. If you go to other countries, all these industries that I've talked about are already taken. If you go to some other countries, you can't be able to, it will be very difficult to penetrate in all these industries. But in Malawi, you just need to have a good head that thinks outside the box, and you just need to have the capital. That's all. You are in business. So you have seen the passion that I've been talking. I'm a global citizen. I'm a true Malawian. I am one of the few people in Malawi who sees the opportunity my country has. I'm one of the few people who see Malawi at its best. It's a place where everybody needs to be right now. Every Malawian needs to be in this country, busy fixing the country, solving the challenges that we have. Yeah, you'll find that if we really sit down and really think and look around us with a clean eye, open mind, yeah, you will see that there's plenty and plenty of opportunities in our country. If you have got anything to comment, if you've got anything to share, please don't hesitate. Share. Because this actually is at the bottom of my heart. I would like us in Malawi to stop being called the poorest country in the world. We should start being called one of the fastest developing countries in the world. That's what people should be talking. When they say Malawi, they should say Malawi, one of the fastest developing countries in the world. Or Malawi, the fastest growing economy in the world. We will not be rich by then, but people will be able to see the advances that we are going to be making. And this can only happen when people come in the country and invest in knowledge, skills, and also cash injection. We should be open to allow people who are skilled, who have got the potential to help us develop this country, to come here and showcase their skills. Don't always be afraid of competition. Don't be afraid to have new people coming in. Remember, new ideas actually empowers you yourself. If I never came back from South Africa, I don't think here right now we would be building cement blocks. If I never come back from South Africa, I don't think that you would be thinking of making a wheelbarrow right now. I don't think that you would not be, if I didn't come back from South Africa, you would be now contemplating of making a soya threshing machine. You're going to start thinking of making a soya threshing machine because Ted is doing it. If Ted can do it, I can also do it. So if somebody comes here in Malawi and starts manufacturing tractors, we are going to watch and see how they're doing it. So within a short period of time, we are also going to start manufacturing tractors. Don't be afraid of foreigners when they come bringing in their skill. Be afraid when they come here and bring corruption, bringing crime, then be afraid. But if they are bringing skills and bringing money, you should be opening your arms. So thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to edit it and I'll share it on my YouTube channel because I want those African Americans to be able to watch this video, and they can also sit down and think and say, I want to come to Malawi and invest and take part in solving the challenges Malawi is facing. Thank you very much.